Like it's you need people you can trust, people who have you know you well, have wisdom, and can you trust to give you the best advice that you can get lah. Yeah, I think it's important to have friends because to look at these things because sometimes we have a lot of blind spots, or sometimes we don't see red flags of other people, and it's really helpful to have that lah. So I think to me that's the most important part, to have that community. Yeah, I guess another way to safeguard. I think for myself, because I'm a very much more emotional person, so I always overthink when it comes to relationship kind of stuff. So I think it's also how to minimize like those free time that we have to avoid having space to overthink and let our emotions just overwhelm us lah. I think being meaningfully engaged or busy is a good way. So forming healthy habits like exercising or just focusing on your work. I think these are ways to kind of help you distract you in a good way because there are things that are just beyond control and you need to just wait it out kind of thing. So having things to having good habits or routines is a good way to kind of take your mind off it lah. Yeah.
I think it's true. I think when I realized that there are much more things in life than just relationships, like there are other things that I can enjoy, then I start to realize that like that's not the only thing that I need to pursue, or like when am I ready and I can finally go into the next step for relationships, right? But I think as I start to enjoy different things in life, then I also see that that's not the biggest thing in my life, and even if I'm not ready, then I can still go on with life. Life is still meaningful, life is still enjoyable. Yeah, I think even in this whole process of like involving friends, talking to people, being honest, I think what's helpful for me is I think reminding myself why I want to do all this. Why do I want to be sure that I'm ready? Why do I want to guard my heart?
Yeah, I think it's important that we don't obsess over this idea that we need to find a relationship now, we need to find a partner now, or if I cannot move on to the next phase of life kind of thing. I think it's important to recognize that sometimes if we obsess over it, we tend to make an idol out of this idea of having a relationship. I think that's not helpful or healthy lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.